about the situation on that real tiny boat, and there were some incidents, some accidents during the shooting. You were also talking about your cameraman spitting in the sea.
Yeah.
What did also happen during the shooting on that ship?
I think some things I'm not allowed to say, but what I'm allowed to say, we were just hitting the monsoon weather.
Whoa! All right.
Yeah, and I knew, I took the risk. I knew that this was going to happen, but I kind of hoped it would, just kind of the monsoon would start a little bit later, and it didn't. And you're fiddling the whole time with all these things, and of course, equipment falls in the sea.
Is it true that the villagers warned you not to go with this old fisher on the sea? Die haben den gewarnt, dass er mit dem alten Mann nicht aufs Wasser gehen soll.
Yeah. He's a very grumpy old man, as it shows in the film. Even so, he has a reputation even proceeding further than the island. People on other islands all along the coast know about Masudi because he's a big shark catcher, but also because he's a fierce, very agitated and difficult man. When we worked with the camera at night, I love filming at night. At night is like it's a different world, and my film is all about looking for this kind of magical world. And there's nothing better than at night because everything is possible. There's like a darkness, and the light jumps and makes shadows and on his face. And so I always wanted to film a lot at night, but the difficulty is you need light. You need a lot of light because cameras, they just need a lot of light. And he walks through the mangrove forest at 4:30 in the morning. We had to get up every morning to follow him to the other side of the mangrove forest. And we gave him this lantern. It wasn't even that much light. Well, I guess so, but he didn't want to do it. He's like, no, I'm not taking that light. But I kind of begged him to. He would normally walk all the way through the forest in the pitch dark without a light. And now he got a light. He got lost because he got confused because of all this light, and he didn't recognize things and walked straight into a small bush, and then kind of thought, because you have to imagine that there's no paths. It's just a little bit bushy, and you don't really see if there's a path. It's just kind of finding your own path. And because of all this light in his face, he had to hold it like this so I could film him in his face. Walked the wrong direction, got completely stuck in this bush, and he refused to go backwards. Well, everybody was telling him, look, we're going the wrong way. The cameraman can't go any forward because he's getting stuck in the bush. And he's such a grumpy old man, like he's so his way, that he just carried on going forward, and he fell over and the thing broke and burnt his whole leg. And we only found out the next day. And it was literally all the skin came off one side of his leg. And he didn't, not even like a finch. Even that night, because I went there to help him out of the bush. Didn't even...
Wow, nicht ganz jugendfrei hier.
He's really...
You are also a good storyteller, you are.
But you were...
This is just what happens. I'm just saying the facts.
Great.
What exactly is your message?
The message of Wavumba. I don't know if there's a message in Wavumba, but I think what intrigues me about filmmaking and what I find that I've managed to create with Wavumba is that it portrays two different worlds, a fictional world and a world of reality, the one we all see around us. And it's this fictional world full of dreams and possibilities, and these two I've managed to coincide together.
Okay.
So fiction and reality, they're inseparable. Inseparable? Yes.
Wow. In the end of our interviews, we always let our filmmakers sign our globe.
All right.
Our Filmfest globe. So here's the pen. Just signed for the country.
Here we are.
Shot Wavumba, Kenia.
Kenia. Right down, there's a little Mombasa. You can see it.
Frida, kannst du noch ein Beweisfoto schießen?
Ach so, ja. Wow.
So, shall I sign Wavumba?
Yes. Da macht eine kleine Haifischflosse noch drauf.
A little man on a boat. Wavumba.
Thank you very, very much.
Yeah.
That was an extremely interesting interview. Wavumba von Jeroen Van Velzen, toller Film. Freitagabend 19:30 Uhr im Abaton-Kino, direkt hier vom Filmtipp-Trailer. Lasst ihn euch nicht entgehen. Ciao!
Ciao.